And welcome to this in-depth tutorial of Profit Protector Pro. My name's Hayden Davidson and I've configured this in-depth tutorial just to help anyone out that is either looking at getting PPP or already has Profit Protector Pro and wants to navigate on the awesome software they offer. So this is a complete in-depth tutorial / review and I'm going to show you exactly how you can navigate your way through it and my thoughts on PPP in general. So without further ado, let's dive in. So we've got all of these toggles up the top here, all of these toggles at the top. So let's start on the left hand side. So this is the dashboard that you'll see as soon as you click on the analysis section top left here. Okay, so this is the dashboard. First of all, what I see is just a great interface. It's a great friendly user interface. Now, I've been using PPP for about 10 months now, and I haven't got any complaints. It looks great. The analysis here, the analysis page here. So what you can see straight away, the first thing you'll notice is the PPP boost. Now, what's that? The PPP boost, the PPP boost is how much additional profit Profit Protector Pro has managed to find you throughout either the last 30 days or all of the time which you've been selling. Okay, so that's the approximate additional profit you've got using PPP and the algorithmic strategies it offers to get you additional profits above the buy box with the algorithmic strategies, rather than what you would have had without using, if you were using a bog standard repricer, for example. So, for example, sometimes PPP will get you the buy box above £25 if the buy box is at £25, for example. There's loads of case studies and examples in their Facebook group of when they've done that with customers. So that's very cool. Very, very cool. So moving over here, you can see the SKUs repricing. So obviously that shows you how many SKUs you've currently got in stock repricing, and this shows you on the right here how many have repriced currently today. Okay, so moving down here, you can see this whole dashboard here. You can see the minimum and the maximum. It's all very clear. You can see how many products you've got at the buy box, lowest price, minimum, maximum. Why is that important? It gives you an overview, massive KPI overview of whether you need to go in and tweak your items. So it's very clear. So moving on to the next step, if we click on inventory over here, so not only do we have the analysis page, but we've got the inventory page here. Now, what's shown on the inventory here? So the first thing you can notice here is, once again, the PPV boost at the top here, which is great. So that just sort of follows you around just so that you know how much additional money you're making with it. On the right here, we've got the filters. So as you can see, I'm in the favorites at the moment, and you navigate the favorites by clicking the star on any of your products, and then you can put all your favorite items into the favorites column. You can also click on all products, or you can click on any of these additional filters. Now, why do the filters help? Well, for example, I usually click the buy box lower than minimum filter. Why does that help me? Because that helps me determine the products that actually need attention. I don't want to sit going through 438 SKUs or however many I've got if I don't need to pay them any attention at all and they're sitting there getting me sales. So that is a really great feature there. And that really helps. That helps in many ways, just to save a lot of time. Really, it saves a lot of time. So that's great. It's a great little feature to have here. So there's many other features here. Okay, so let's click that to the inventory there. Just click the bulk strategy. So there's multiple features here. So what you can do here is see the title here. It's a very clear overview here. You can see the you can see the picture, you can see the title. This title actually clicks through. This is actually a link which will click through to the actual listing if you need to check why that's price drop, for example. If you need to learn from it, or you need to check what's going on in the listing, you can click on this and it is actually a link. I'm not going to do it now because obviously it will take me out of the page. You can clearly see the ASIN, how much stock the item's got. You can see what you bought it for because you would have input that or imported it from BuyBot Pro on the software, and I'm going to show you all that later. And then you can also see the lowest FBA price, and you can see your minimum here and your maximum here. Now you can actually automate the min and maximum there as well, or you can do it on the Chrome extension, which I'm going to show you later. You can also see a drop down here of all the multiple algorithmic or non-algorithmic strategies that you can use to implement this product individually. Or what you can do, which I'm going to show you once again later, is click a strategy, find the strategy that's right for you, and then actually determine which strategy is right for you and set it as your default strategy, which is what I do, and then just click all of these items to default. So I'll show you how to do that later. But this makes it really easy to sit there and reprice items. For example, if this item was in stock, I'd know that I've bought it for 15. I've set my minimum at 34. The current price is 34. The lowest FBA price is 34.99. So I would actually up that to say, 34.90, so that my price was up, so I was actually making more money. So it's a really easy way to sit there and go through reprice anything that you need to reprice. A nice little section here I like is the notes section as well. So you can, for example, say leave this for Christmas sales. If you wanted to hold the price, for example, there's a few little notes that you can do there. Obviously, we've got more features here as well. We've got more filters there, and then we've got the amount of SKUs that you want to have it there. Another thing you'll notice here is actually the history section here. So my internet's not very good at the moment, so it's not going to show this. But actually, oh, there we go. So it has popped up. It's nothing to do with the software. It's my internet being quite slow. But the amazing thing about PPP is that as it's an algorithmic strategy, you can choose your algorithmic strategies. What it does, which is absolutely mind-blowing, is it actually shows you the decision. Why did it make that decision? And it tells you exactly why it's changed your price, what's happened, and what's going on behind the scenes, so that you can fully trust PPP's decisions. So your chosen strategy wants to go lower than your minimum price, so we're sitting at your minimum price. On this particular product, as I said, there's not really much I can do because the price has been price tanked. But it will show you in detail, for example, in other products, when you click on the history, it will show you an in-depth example of why it's trying to pursue the buy box in different areas. So it's a great tool to have. Everyone, just for full transparency, I will leave an affiliate link below to PPP. Now, feel free to use that affiliate link, and obviously we really appreciate the support on the channel because it goes towards me making better videos and continuing to do this. But as I say, no sales on this channel. I never like to sell anything. So if you don't want to use my affiliate link below, which is no additional charge to you, by the way, it's exactly the same price as it would be on the website. Please feel free to go to the website and just get it from the PPP website. Type it in on Google if you don't want to use the affiliate link. But obviously, really appreciate it if you do. Let me know if you do. So let's move on. Let's move on to bulk inventory. So the bulk inventory management is... This helps you just obviously download your full inventory CSV, which means that you don't have to sit there manually uploading every single item, which we've, as OAs, wholesalers, whatever you do, we've all done that at least once, I believe. Let me know if you've done that below in the comments. It's an absolute nightmare. So obviously this prevents you having to do that. You've got tutorials there, which is cool. You can download the in stock, download the blank template, upload the inventory CSV. So that's really cool. So obviously sort of goes as standard on some softwares, but not all of them. So that's great to have that. Next, let's move on to the strategies. So let's move on to the strategies and exactly how we can use these strategies. Because PPP, right, is not just your normal average repricer. I believe there's actually nothing out there like this. I've been using this for 10 months and I've never seen anything like this. When I first saw this advertised, I wanted to use it straight away to test it. I wasn't quite sure if I believed that it worked, but it does actually work. So let me explain. So as I mentioned just a minute ago, which I'll show you soon, you can go into your account here and you can set your default strategy. Now your default strategy can go along all of your SKUs and you can change it as frequently or as non-frequently as you like. So as you can see here, we've got the super aggressive dominator here. We've got the aggressive sales generator here. Balanced sales accumulator, cautious sales enhancer, dynamic profit builder, hybrid profit harvester, passive profit maximizer, match buy box, penny under buy box, penny over buy box, match low price, penny under low price, penny under low FBA price, penny over low price, penny over FBA price, 1% under low price, match low FBA price, match low MF price, used goods books algorithmic strategy, MF aggressive sales generator, MF balanced sales accumulator, MF Cautious Sales Enhancer, MF Dynamic Profit Builder. Whoa, there's a lot of strategies there, as you can see. This has not been rushed. You can imagine how long it took to form and continually improve this software. But just to run into what these do, so you can either choose you can choose the more aggressive strategies, or the aggressive, or the balanced, and the titles pretty much explain it for yourself. I love the way you've got these little spots here which tell you whether it's more sales based or profit based, which is cool. Obviously, it's good to have a balance of both, for example. So a lot of people use the Cautious Sales Enhancer, but I can tell you from first-hand experience, all of them, apart from, well, I haven't tested the match minimum or anything like that, but all of the algorithmic strategies, which would be this one, balanced, cautious, dynamic, all of them that aren't just matching prices, they all do their best and continue to show proof and case study examples in their Facebook group of multiple sellers, which amazes me all the time, getting this sort of magic happening on their listings, which means that for some reason PPP somehow manages to shoot their price way above the buy box, say £25 sales when the buy box is £20. It's crazy. It is happening because it's happened to me as well, and you can actually see the history on the products to see how, prove to yourself that it's happened. So you pick your strategy, so that's cool, okay, and it's got an in-depth training videos here, account setup, walkthrough, unique advanced strategies, net profit repricing. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all of these, but you have actually got detailed videos about pretty much everything. And from first-hand experience, again, I must say that the customer service from Profit Protector Pro and actually all the software they offer is just second to none. Don't hold them to this because there's nothing that says they have to, but I've never waited more than an hour or 2 hours for an email reply from the team. So as I say, they don't hold them to that because they don't have to reply in that time. They never commit to replying in that time as far as I'm aware, but it's usually extremely fast replies or much faster than that. So yeah, this just goes into, showing you how much they actually truly care. They're always there, big team. So I'm not going to go over all these, but everything is in there. Now, obviously, you can click on your account here as well. Now, I can't really go on to the account there. There we go. I have to go down there just because obviously it's got all my details on it as well. So, but what we can do here is that you can turn on or off all of your marketplaces here. You can turn all the different marketplaces on and off here with the toggle, and you've got the default repricing strategy here. So you've got the default repricing strategy here, and this means that you can click on this. Pick your default strategy. As I mentioned before, I'm currently match low FBA price, and you can click any of these. You can click save, and then that will save that as your default strategy. It will save it as your default. Now, sleep mode. This is another amazing thing that you could do with this. Okay, so what you can actually do, obviously, sorry, you've got the multi-view and tab view there. Inventory view settings. Okay, now it tells you exactly what this is. This suits your number of marketplaces, so I've forgot to mention that. You've got the sleep mode here as well. So this sleep mode, you can actually try and push the sale price that the day starts off at by using this. So you can actually stop repricing at a certain time, you can pick your time, and you can start repricing. So for example, let's say at 12 o'clock when sales usually die on Amazon and they don't start again until usually about 6, 7 or 8 a.m. in my experience, you can set that to reset to max. Whatever your max you've set on all of your items, you can actually reset your repricer to actually go to that maximum on there, okay, so that it actually starts to drive the minimum prices. So in hope that all of the other softwares are doing the same, it will start to drive that price up to start the day off really, really well. So that's a really good feature, the sleep mode. Not many softwares have that, so that you can actually turn it on, turn it off, and drive the prices hopefully back up on all of your listings. So here we've got the minimum maximum automation. So what you can do is actually set your min and max automation. So this is an awesome feature. This is absolutely awesome. So what you can do is set your minimum, pretty self-explanatory, set your maximum. You click save changes, and you can apply that to all of your inventory or specific inventory. And then on the Google Chrome extension, you can also set the minimums and the maximums so that it takes a lot of work out. It is a phenomenal feature, and I love that feature a lot. You've got your break-even settings here as well, obviously. So you can put your break-even settings in here as well. So that's really good, and that will reflect on all of your products. Now, obviously, you can set your. Now, this is obviously how you set up your other bits here. So Amazon tokens, there we go. So that's cool. So let's move on to the Chrome extension here now. Okay, so the account there. Move on to the Google Chrome extension here. Oh, sorry, there we go. Just having a few issues there. So there we go. So let's move on to the Chrome extension here. Okay, so. Okay. Now, obviously, you can download the Google Chrome extension for Profit Protector Pro from Google, obviously, the Google Store. And what you can actually do is see here. So this is phenomenal. So once you've used BuyBot Pro to work out all of the bits, work out all the profit, you can actually enter your buy price here. Okay, and then your minimum price and your maximum price and all that sort of stuff. Okay, FBA, FBM, you can enter it all in here, and you can actually click the automate min-max. You don't have to, you can type it manually, okay, or you can type in your automate minimum maximum once you've set it up, and PPPP will automatically calculate all of this for you as you go break even, minimum, maximum. Fantastic. Turn it to default or anyone that you want. Click save, and that is automatically saving that item to your PPP account. This is phenomenal. I spent hours and hours and hours and hours doing this manually when I used to use a different repricing when I was starting out, and I can tell you that this is an absolute game changer. It really, really speeds things up for me and my team. Down here, you can also pick the SKU. You've got more to Profit Protector Pro down here. You can reprice in all of your marketplaces as well. And you can automate the minimum maximum there as long as you've set up, if you're a foreign seller, then you've set up your minimum maximums. It will automate for all of your marketplaces here. It's a phenomenal feature. It's an absolutely phenomenal feature. So I just can't fault it. It's brilliant. And it's one of my favorite parts, okay? Now, just to finish this video, okay, just to let you know as well, Profit Protector Pro mobile app is coming soon, free to all current clients. So they recently announced on their Facebook page that Facebook group, they've actually got a mobile app coming to anyone that's already a subscriber. So that's pretty phenomenal. It's pretty cool to actually get a mobile app. There's no other repricer on the market that's getting a mobile app so that you can actually change things on the go. For example, sitting at home, sitting on the train alone, way home from work, for example. So all in all, look, PPP is great. Like, I absolutely love it. I use it every day. I know loads of people that use it. Take a look yourself. Have a little look. As I say, there is a link below. It is an affiliate link, but feel free to go to the website if you prefer not to use it. Obviously, if you want to use it, then we appreciate it. Either way, that's great. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you very, very soon in the next. I've been Hayden Davidson. See you soon.